Hey guys, and welcome back to the Java tutorial series. Today we will be covering methods. Let's open up Eclipse and let's get right into it. So to make a method, what you have to do is go to the top of your program and let's press enter. And then as you could see there, if you see this main method, it is a method because it has set of code. But then it is actually a main method. The name of the method is main. That is why it actually runs when the program is run. So to make a custom method, what you have to do is write in public, and then the type it's gonna return. So I'll show you. We've been using methods all around this series. So system.out.println is a method. What it does is it prints it out this. So the code, there's going to be code inside the print function that will take an input of this string in here or something else, and then will print it out to the user. So it returns void. Void is basically nothing. And you could see public static void main. Void means it returns nothing, and the main method doesn't return anything. So I'm gonna start by creating my own method. So first for the first example, I'm gonna make a method that returns in, and this method is gonna be an add method, public. So type in public void add. And then after this, put two parentheses and put a curly bracket and press enter. This will give you the space to add code to the add method. So we want to take in two inputs for the add method. So let's take in, let's say, int a and int b, and then we want to return a plus b semicolon. But you'll see that it has an error because it's a void. And like I made this example, return would not work for this. So before this, I'm going to make a simpler method. This one's going to be called print hello. So type in public void print hello. Put in parentheses, and beside that put in curly brackets. And then inside the code here, we're going to type in system dot out dot print ln and put brackets and a semicolon at the end. We're going to print in hello. And now if we actually run this, you'll see nothing will happen at the end. Once your program is successfully run, you'll see at the end there's nothing printed. Why is that? Because this is just a set of code. We never actually called this set of code. So to call a set of code, what you have to do is go at the bottom, then type in print hello, put in parentheses and a semicolon. And now you have an error. This is because every method in the main method file must be static. So now if you run, you could see print hello, and you could run this as many times as you want. So let's say two print hellos. Type in print hello again. Now if you run, you could see printed hello twice. Now let's put this in a for loop. Let's type in for I int, let's say p equals 0. Let's make this 1 semicolon. And now let's put in the condition I is smaller than, let's say, 11. And then you put I++, put in curly brackets, and let's control X and then control V, and let's the second print hello. Now if you run, it will say it has errors. That is because, sorry about that, because the variable in here is actually p, and q was the one, I was the one from before in the previous while loop. Now if you run, you could see if you actually count this, it should have printed it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Actually 11 right now. So now let's make some more complicated methods. And methods could also be called functions. Press enter beneath this. Print hello. And I'm gonna make some space on the top and on the bottom as well. And we are gonna make this one public static int this time. And this is when this function is gonna be called add. Put in parentheses and type in int a and int b. Put in curly brackets beside it. And now you'll see an error. This is because it has no return statement. So what a return statement is, it's basically what this value will be returning. So I'll show you an example. Type in return, then type in a plus b semicolon. Now let's go down here and add something and print it out. Type in system.out.println. Now inside it, let's put in add. Now let's add, let's say 30 and 50. Now if you run it, you could see 80. This is because the add function only adds two values. It doesn't actually print them out. So that means it's returning the added value of these two. Now let's make some more, let's say, useful program. Func method. So now let's press enter twice and type in public static main, not main, void print. And then inside there we are going to put in a string message. And then for curly brackets, I'm going to put an enter at the bottom of it. And now what this print method is going to do is it's going to do system.out.println, and then it's going to print in the message. And actually let's change this to println because it's printing out a line, and let's make one for the print as well. Copy this, press enter once and then paste it, and change the name to print only. And then at the bottom change that to print as well. Now we could print out things with this print function. So let's see. Let's type in println, put in parentheses and semicolon at the end, and then type there let's put in hello world exclamation mark. Run. You could see it printing hello world. So this is only if you don't like writing this long line to actually print lines, and the print function does the same. So let's do print and parentheses, and let's make the message add a space, so add some space, so there's going to be actually some space between the hello world and then our message in here. And let's type in say how are you, and now if you run, you could see it says hello world and how are you. And now actually I'm going to remove the ln and let's print it, and it says hello world, how are you. And now for the add function, let's make this a bit more complicated. Let's copy this, paste it down here, then let's make it actually void as well. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this return statement, and I'm gonna type in system dot out dot println, and then we're gonna print in A plus B. Sample 1. And then when you change the name of this add to add ln, which is gonna print add two values and print them. So now that's actually useless function. So you need to type in add ln. So let's type in add ln. Put in parentheses and a semicolon. And then let's make the parameters 20 and let's say 40. Now if you run, you could see it says 80. Sorry about that. You could see it says 60. That is because it added 20 and 40. So the reason I don't like using print methods is because, so if you actually want to use this print method, let's say print ln, let's add an int to it, let's say 4, print in 4, you could see there are errors. That is because in the print function methods or functions, we only use string values. We cannot use int values in there. We can only use string values, so that is why that will give you an error. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I hope you like methods, and I hope you make more methods on your own after watching this video, since you now know how to make your own method. So thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that subscribe and like button. So I'll see you in the next episode of the Java tutorial series.